So, just like last time, I literally have just gotten done watching Andor Season 2, Episode 2, which is entitled Sigrona. This is a continuation of what I'm calling these first three episodes as the catch-up arc, not like the condiment catch-up. Like, we're catching up with everybody um, as they are on their separate missions. Bix, Brasso, and Willman are trying to avoid being seen by Imperial soldiers who are conducting an audit on their planet, Nima Rao, I believe is the planet's name, um, before they are eventually discovered by the. Wait, they're not discovered. They're trying to avoid being discovered by the Imperials. Two, the Chandrilan wedding is still going on. Mon Mothma is trying to juggle, celebrating her daughter's marriage while also trying to do rebel dealings with Luthen and Tay Kolma, who I did not say his name in the first episode, so I'm rectifying it here. And three, Andor is still on this planet with these bunch of scavengers who have divided and conquered. One team in a busted ship, the other one near that prototype tie. I'm gonna call it a tie interceptor, even though I don't think it's a tie interceptor. And it's basically who's going to break first between the two groups. So I really like all of these storylines that are going on, and I just love. So the first one, and the one in which Bix, Brasso, and Willman are just trying to wait for Cassian to come back and get them out of there, essentially. I just really like the fact that they just have a they just have stuff ready for whoever shows up. Like, they have planned this out so well that it's like, if someone even catches on, or somebody slips, it's like this could be some real danger here. And I just love the performances out of everybody in that storyline. We, of course, talked about Bix's actor, who I have to look up again. Um, Adria Ajorna. She was again really good in this episode. Um, Everyone just did an amazing job. But also, we get to see a little bit of get to catch up a little bit with Serial Karn. He's now moved from being at the desk to kind of being a supervisor of sorts, and he kind of like tells the guy, yeah, I was sitting at a desk, but started noticing things that didn't quite add up, and after months of searching, I found some people were actually smuggling money off the top, and that's how I essentially moved up into my position. There is room to grow here, and of course, Cyril and Deidre are now living together. And I don't know if they are married but they do seem like they were in a relationship, and they hinted that as such in the season finale of season one. They definitely hinted at that. I don't know if they're married now, but these two are definitely made for each other, and at some point, some way, um, they're probably gonna end up finding Cassian and doing something to him. I don't know. But that will be very interesting to see. Um, Moving on to the second story that's going on. The title of the episode actually comes from Perrin's speech during the episode, where he says like Sagrona, which I'm assuming is like translated to like maybe welcome, welcome. Sigrona Tima is like, well, Sigrona Tima is like, best wishes. Um, I'm trying to like translate Star Wars when I don't understand the Star Wars language to begin with. I'll figure it out once I watch the new Rockstars breakdown because that is posted right now. But he adds something to the end. It's like my hope is that you two, pain will find you. Like it will come to you in baskets to your front door every day. But my hope is that you can find the music. You can find the music that's buried underneath it and enjoy it and savor it. And so he changes Sigrona Tima to Sigrona Tima Solma, I believe, which, again, don't know the exact translation, but it sounds very nice. Um, and in this episode, Tay reveals to Mon Mothma that, like, I've been putting money into this. The foundation's up and running. Like your questionable activity has been, scrubbed. Um, but I've been placing my money into bad investments, and it's starting to eat away at me. Am I doing the right thing? And you know, Mon pulls Luthen aside and is like, that's not good. Did you get a number from him? And Mon's like, I haven't gotten a number from him, but I will get a number from him. So it seems like they're going to try and rectify this situation with Tay, but it could end up putting more eyeballs on him. So we'll see how that goes. And then over to story 3, I just love the fact that after two of their, I don't want to say crew, but two of their buddies were shot and eaten. I just love the fact that the two sides have separated. Um, the one side that has Cassian Jurdis, I'm assuming that's how you say his name, Jurdis, played by Sam Gilroy. I didn't know that. He and who was the Benjamin Norris as Barty. Those were kind of like the two leaders of the opposite factions, and Barty was trying to move the prototype ship, trying to turn it just as slow slightly to get the barrel of the guns pointed towards the other group, and that would have been really scary for them. But the other group has the food, so that at least they're able to survive for a little bit. In the end, though, they do call a bit of a parlay and play a weird version of rock, paper, scissors. During this, Andor is able to actually escape, and the creatures that they were talking about come in and eat a whole bunch of them, and Cassian is able to make his escape. Um, and I love, 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 love this little detail that as Cassian flies away, he passes a couple of structures. Those structures seem just a little similar to something that we've already seen in Star Wars, don't you think? And I absolutely love the fact that Cassian brought this ship to be taken by another guy, and that this planet is Yavin 4, which ends up being where the rebels set up base. I just love that little detail that they added in this episode. It's so, so good. I love it. Um, I'm almost done with all 3 episodes. I'm going to literally stop this recording and then I'm going to go straight into watching episode 3. So, in the meantime, guys, be safe, and I'll catch you later.